So I just want to comment on whatever's happening with like Jason Aldean and Candace Owens and his country song or whatever. Man, I honestly got to say, did not grow up with country music. Am not a. I wouldn't say I'm not a country music fan. There are some things I actually feel like I've learned about country music that I think some country music is very interesting. Some of the stories are very interesting. Um, Learning more about American history for me is actually very interesting. And I can only speak for myself because I honestly feel like when I was smaller, like a lot smaller, all history was confusing because there was this context thing. And for me, growing up, I had more of a gender struggle than I did a racial struggle. Like I've always known I was black, and I like when I was smaller, there were quite a lot of microaggressions growing up in a white liberal town. It's more about classism. Like a lot in liberal towns, elitism is the most important. And so if you grow up there, they're trying to vet you and kind of get you to move and live like them because they understand that you are now a part of the community and they have these like community norms. Now, the interesting thing about what's happening with Jason Aldean and Candace Owens, especially in this like small town or whatever, so it seems like he just wrote another country song that was basically talking about the disrespect that so many people have for the police officers. Now, as a person who grew up with like the Black Panther Party and understanding like the history of like anti-black violence from police officers to black communities, I do actually understand why a lot of black people in the past were very upset and the things that they had to be upset about. Now, the issue is like I don't actually see any like white country people who are against the Black Panther Party or even the things that they fought for because like the Black Panther Party gave free meals to students to children in schools. Like that's what they were fighting for. They literally fought with guns to protect women and children. Those are actually the exact same values that most of these like American patriots have. They're the same values. Like they care about the people who are living in the country. Now, the Antifa rioters are like legitimately anti-American. And to anyone who's anti-American, like I kind of feel like I'm anti-American, but also I plan to leave America. But I will say though, like I am literally sitting here exercising freedom of speech, and I don't take that for granted. And I do understand that there's a lot of parts of the world where women don't have the freedom to speak. That's a real thing. But the another really strange part about this is I really do feel like there are a group. This is why another reason why I continue to say like I'm not a person of color. Okay, I am black. I think the people of color right now are struggling just momentously in so many ways because like if you are a black American and you are trying to like gain, monetary wealth in society, okay? You are trying to start and raise a family, protect said family, establish some values. You know what I'm saying? After all of the things that have happened and all of the things that continue to happen, because let's be clear, there's so many parts of the black community today that are very problematic. Like so much of all the rap songs, the music videos that have come out, are coming out, are completely derogatory to black women. Every song is basically saying, "Dear black woman, I fucking hate you. I hope that you die. You are nothing but a sex object." People like Kanye West come out making video, clip after clip. Fuck black women. You are ugly dogs. We hope you die. Okay. Like that is what is being promoted by like the whole community. So obviously, like as a black woman, I also don't want to be affiliated with that. And don't get it twisted though, because there's still a significant number of racist white people in this country who just hate black people in general and just, want to not live in a country with black people. So on both sides, it's kind of toxic. And There really isn't some middle ground. But the strange part, like, here's the thing that I want to say, just as a black woman who's just kind of a passive observer. I don't really have any stakes in the game, right? Like, I was born in America. I have American citizenship. But like I said, I'm working every day to leave. Like, I'm not gonna leave with nothing. Like, I have to accumulate enough wealth so that I can like live off of it and go start my life elsewhere. That's my personal plan. At the same time, I don't intend to like burn anything down. I'm not burning flags or any shit. Like, I have political interest of my own, right? Like, I would like to utilize American IP to build an Ethiopian empire, but that's just something that I personally believe in. Has really nothing to do with America at all, right? To all the people who seem to be like, whatever Jason Aldean is talking about, it feels like he has American pride, which is good. Someone should have American pride, and he does. Like, lots of people fought and died for America to be a thing. Now, Candace Owens also has American pride, which is good. I just think we just have to acknowledge that both of these things exist. All of these things exist at the same time. Like, I'm Olivia, I do not have American pride. Candace Owens is Candace Owens, and she does have American pride. Okay. Jason Aldean is Jason Aldean, and he also has American pride. These are all good things. Like, I am black. Candace Owens is black. We feel differently about American pride, right? But we feel very similar about like lawlessness, right? Like, the Antifa people of color are literally burning shit. They're burning businesses. They're like what happened on Juneteenth, where all those people were like out stealing shit from stores and all of these things. Like, it's just not helpful to anyone. It's just not helpful to, like, nobody benefited. That's the part that's like super crazy. Like, why are people doing shit that doesn't benefit anyone? At least let it benefit you. Like, what are you gonna do if you steal a TV and you're on camera stealing a TV, and then everybody knows that you stole a TV, and now they know where you live, and they come and repossess the TV and take you to jail? Well, now you can't even enjoy the TV. So why didn't you just go work for like, what is it, like 5 days to buy the TV, and then just watch the TV for the rest of your life? If that's really what you wanted, you could work for 5 fucking days to buy the TV, and then you could enjoy the TV for the rest of your life, if the TV was the thing that you wanted. This is what I mean by like I don't even understand. To me, it's just so confusing. Like, what do people want? Because if it's material things, all the material shit has a price, and you could just pay the price and then have the thing. So I'm not actually understanding what the, like, what's the like, what's the question, or what's the like why aren't people just buying the shit, and then oh god, I don't know. The Antifa liberals are strange. I feel like they're just trying to start arguing. They're like trying to find shit to like complain about. Like, a lot of the human issues, the, how can I say it? The struggles of living issues in America have been solved. They just have. They just have. So I don't know why people are still complaining about that. It seems like you're just trying to find shit to complain about. People are actually starving. Like, there's a lot of humanitarian issues that need to be solved in Ethiopia. Those are the ones that I personally am interested in tackling and like putting my own money behind and solving. Like, they don't have the same luxuries that people who look like me in Ethiopia don't have the same luxuries that I have sitting here in America. They just don't. I personally don't want to spend my whole life like just watching it and doing nothing. I want to do something about it, and that's what I intend to do. What the fuck are people fighting over here? It's so stupid. It's like the whole world is like dying, and people are, and they don't fight for that. They're not fighting to like save any lives. They're just fighting just to, I don't know. It's very strange because it's like the people who are, as much awful shit that's happened to like black people in America, you don't actually see any black people burning the American flag. To be honest, right? Most likely because no black people have the American flag. So so many black people don't even have the historical context to be able to talk about America and history in logical ways. They don't have the vocabulary, they don't have the time. They just ain't got it. So there's no flag to burn. Okay. I will say there are quite a significant number of black children though who are stealing shit from stores and doing all type of like illicit activities. That's very commonplace. Um, and there's it just doesn't make sense. Like what? Why are they stealing all this shit? Like what's the point of it? I don't know. I wonder too. Like I don't understand. There's cameras in every store. Things have a price, and you could just pay the price with money. So why wouldn't you just do that? I don't know.